She is Michelle Rosen.
Yeah, I don't have that level of energy. That's why he's the MC and I'm not. So, yeah.
Yes, made appropriate contact here.
Alright, so welcome to the final competition for ES51. So I know every single person in here, so I don't need too much of an introduction. This is our arena for this semester, so you today get to demonstrate all of what you've learned this full semester. All of the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into your robots. I've seen it. I've seen them break, and you rebuild and redesign, and then they break again, and you rebuild and redesign, and keep going from there. So today is when you actually finally get to show what you come up with at the very end, and it should be an exciting day of competition. So just to a recap of the rules, your robot has to start in the box of justice. So before we start, we'll have you put them into the boxes. They have to start at the within these squares over here. You must pick up your color balls. So any ball of your color that goes back in your net is worth 1 point. The opposite color is worth negative 1/2 point. We have a golf ball hopper here, as you all know, that is going to give you a 1.1 times multiplier. So if you get 5 golf balls, you get 1.5 times your score. If you get all 10 golf balls, you get fully double your score. So these are worth quite a lot. There's a bar in the middle that you can push back and forth to block your opponents. A reminder that there is no intentional contact between you two robots or between the bar and the robot. You cannot use that to shove the other opponent's robot out of the way. Be nice to each other. Everybody's worked really hard on their robot. We don't want anybody upset because you broke their robot. The rounds will be 4 minutes each. There's a nice big timer here. You get 5 lives for the whole competition. If you use a life, you can declare robot death. And what that means is you have to put your robot back to the start. Any balls that you were carrying go back on the side that you picked them up on. So if you're over here and you die, all the balls end up back here. And the time keeps moving, your opponent still gets to score points in that time. So if you call robot death, you want to make sure that it's something that you can fix. And we will keep track of those. That's what these sort of circles are here. That's going to be all of your lives. So we have a double elimination competition. So there's a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket over here. Loser's bracket does not mean you're a loser. It means you can come back and still win it all. So even if you lose 1, you can still come back and win. So we're going to start round 1 shortly. So at the beginning of your first round, we're going to show your video, your height video, on the screen here, and then we will let you run your rounds. The lower seed, for these first rounds, the lower seed gets to choose which side of the arena they'd like to be on. After we've had some competition rounds, the team that scored the lowest in the last round gets to choose which side of the arena they want to be on. Any questions? I'm in lecture mode now. Any questions? Okay, well then let's get started. So our first round is going to be Wall ES51 and the Knights Who Stay Knee. So the lower seed is the Knights Who Stay Knee. Which side of the arena would you guys like?
We would like blue.
Blue, okay. So you guys can come up, get started. We'll start playing your videos, and I'm going to hand this over to Andy for more energy.
All right.
Hi, I'm Xavi.
I'm David. And I'm Dom.
And we are Wall ES51.
For the robot we will be competing with today, we emphasize soundness and functionality, we prioritized offense over defense, and we directed the majority of our resources towards driving, speed, and reliability. When designing our robots, especially in terms of functionality and speed, the main 2 things we kept in mind were friction and power. We needed enough torque on the wheels to overcome the force of friction as we were driving our robot up the 15 and 30-degree ramps.
And the torque was controlled by the power from the motors, which is how we ended up needing a gear ratio.
Okay. The design includes the new and improved 3D printed scoop with which we collect and score balls. This replaced our previous water wheel. It is driven by 2 3D printed pulleys in conjunction with 8-pound fishing line and a DC motor. This scoring mechanism facilitated the manufacture and improved the stability of our robot. After redesigning our robot due to durability and manufacturing issues, we ended up with a new scoring mechanism, split axles, and a lower center of mass. We also changed the fits of some.
Our drivetrain consisted of alternating motors that allowed us to steer and drive without use of pulleys to complicate the manufacturing process. The aluminum axle bracket was center drilled with a clearance for the axle hole for a bushing to reduce friction and gear losses when driving around. The Delrin motor brackets also served as bearings for the rods to avoid cantilever situations that we ran into while manufacturing. They were milled before being drill pressed with no need for bushings as they were smooth and didn't cause much friction.
So throughout this project, we learned that math is highly theoretical. Sometimes calculations are approximate and can't be counted on.
Same with your CAD. It won't anticipate all the...
Who are you? We are the knights who say... No, not the knights who say ni. The same!
Hi, my name is Robert, and I'm a freshman in Thayer.
Hi, my name is Quan, and I'm a freshman in Holworthy.
Hello, I'm Mateus, and I am a first year from Matthews.
The goal of Turf Wars is to score as many balls as possible, so because of our time constraints, we wanted to make sure that we could grab as many balls as possible in very few trips. Therefore, we decided to base our design around the idea of obtaining as many balls as possible at one time. We also wanted to ensure that our robot could traverse all of the obstacles inside the course. We also needed to make sure that our robot would fit into a 12-inch by 12-inch by 12-inch box.
To pick up balls quickly, we decided to use a vertical collection system using string. The base of the tray has strings at 1-inch intervals that are able to deform around the ping pong balls, but don't allow exit. The tray can be moved vertically using aluminum rods driven by servo motors positioned at the front and the back, while brackets are used to keep the tray aligned. To score, the back is lifted higher than the front, causing the balls to roll out of the front of the tray and into the goal.
Our drivetrain uses an electric screwdriver motor and a belt system. Our wheels are made out of dragon skin silicone, and it contain 4-inch diameter acrylic inner wheels. In order to ensure that tension was proper in the belt, we added a tensioner. In terms of things that we learned, we obviously learned how to do 3D printing, how to do milling, how to lathe, how to use drill presses, and how to laser cut. However, we also learned the importance of planning ahead and preparing for when things go wrong.
However, the most important thing that we learned is...
None of this. We're going to take you over to the ad board real quick. Bye.
Well, I gotta say, what I didn't realize before this is that we have a clash of the movie titans here. Wall ES51 and the Knights Who Say Ni. Yes. So let me hear it for Wall ES51 here. All right, the Knights Who Say Ni. Now, Bob, can you confirm that the box of justice has been properly justiced? Yes. Excellent. Well then, I guess we are ready to go if there are no further objections.
Alright, is the timer ready?
As
long as they don't stand in the way.
The grading lane will commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Commence! We are off to a slow start here on the video ramp, but as you say, they're going to get it. I'm sure they are.
Make sure everything is plugged in.
It's right, it's an old movie. It's like 50 years old. Like, takes forever to get going in the morning.
Hey, no intentional flash. Pedestrian walking by.
This is cute. This is like, you know, old ladies on the sidewalk. Very polite about it.
I wonder if our battery's not.
What team number are you guys?
6A.
Oh, wait, we have this all
The battery
competition.
wasn't plugged in correctly last night. So it didn't get plugged into this morning.
Oh, the batteries?
Just plugged in backwards.
Oh,
You can call the lights and swap it out real quick if you want.
Want to do that? Oh, wait.
And you're only allowed to take battery number 16.
16.
16?
If you're team
Alright, so
6.
reset it back.
Yeah, the robot that. That's it, it needs to robot rebirth.
Make sure that I'll come in like charge during the
Time is still ticking.
You don't have to, you can.
Wow, ES51 is killing his task to clean up the earth.
Are we good?
Whether it's successful or not, only time will tell.
Alright, then just like, Scoop up.
Listen, we've all seen the movie. We know how this ends. He's gonna save the planet. He's gonna get there.
What's the timer?
1 minute, 15 seconds.
1.5?
We are halfway through the first round.
Okay. Try. Yeah, go
Ooh, that sounds good.
This is the first iteration. Yeah, they are. Yeah, we hit it and then
45 seconds. Probably trying.
I definitely don't enjoy it before.
Nobody's otherwise, nobody's going down for this program.
It's like
Also, there are all this round. We're going for a golf score here. We have 5 seconds left on the clock, 4 seconds left on the clock, 3, 2, 1, end of match! May advance in this intense challenge.
You just have to get.
Who is the most first person on you?
She take my money when I'm in need. Yes, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger way over town that digs on me. She kill me, mom.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no bro.
The objective for the game is to score more points than the other team, where when you deposit a ball of your color into the goal, it'll count for 1 point. When it's a ball of another color, it'll be -1/2 point, and a golf ball will give you a multiplier. This all must be done in less than 4 minutes. In order to score as many points as possible, we designed a robot with 3 screwdriver motors and 1 servo motor. 2 of the screwdriver motors power the wheels, while 1 powers the paddle wheel, and 1 servo motor in the back powers the back flap. Initially, we only had 2-wheel drive, but we went on to incorporate a 4-wheel drive system later.
The paddle wheel works by spinning and pushing balls up into a basin inside of our robot. The basin is sloped downwards, so we can back up to the goal and open the back gate of our robot to let the balls roll out into the goal. We considered some other designs like pushing balls across, but we used a Gantt chart and determined that the paddle wheel mechanism would be the easiest and most efficient way to pick up balls. We calculated that our robot did not require an additional gear ratio to climb the 30-degree rim.
It's been 2 weeks since I heard from you. Now you come round knocking my door. Yeah, I don't know who you think I am or what you've heard before. But I ain't down for those crazy games of your downright gypsy ways. So take your laws and all your things and take them right back.
Things we've learned. Paddle wheels don't always work.
Go, 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 go!
So we are just barely just. All right. Now, you want to know the rules? You want to know the time? What you don't know is the outcome. Let's begin. Elaine, are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, commence! We have a strong start out of the game from both teams here. Wow, mirror on the wall. Who's the last fairness of them all? This one isn't going. Alright, 1 ball. Oh, yeah. One of them isn't going. Yeah. I guess not going forward on that. Use the paddle to push the balls away, maybe? The far one is literally definitely the rest out of the field. It's like it's driving like. I'm stopping. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. I'm trying, bro. Disqualified. I got some contact on the field, bro.
Both teams are here.
We have 2 robots. Wow, combo.
This is origami spray. This one got put on it looked like 5 grams.
Stir for us, everyone. Anything can happen. Everything is happening, apparently. Kumar, give us some intel. What's happening right now?
Our gear broke and our spring pin broke.
Oh, Yeah, you can go to here first, folks. Spring fan and a gear down. Can they come back in the next round? Only time will tell.
Hey, we made it to the other side.
And they made it to the other side.
Here we go.
All right.
No, it wasn't when I was up here. Yeah, honestly, maybe we should just wait to help break in house. Just like try to position each way around.
Folks, we have 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if we can pull one out here.
Yeah, usually
Doing a little fun here on the field. Paul, give us a read on this virtue. 28:30. Wow, all right. Let's see, is there art by the feather?
Very simple.
43:40. 43:40, which means, who wins this match are, Paul, do the announcement? Your gang. Your gang, your gang, your gang, your gang.
Alright, our number one seed is up.
Throughout this process, I learned how to properly dimension parts in SolidWorks.
I learned various machining techniques. One thing that I learned is that the number one engineering principle is Murphy's Law. Everything will go wrong.
Now, while we're at the get ready, let's take some official confirmation from our Justice Judge, our Supreme Court Justice, Paul. How supreme was the justice?
Fully supreme.
Excellent.
Make sure you're plugging your batteries in between rounds too.
Now, Maddie, I know you've been staffing this whole year, and at this point we're coming to fruition, right, this semester. How does it feel to see your team competing here today?
I'm excited. I'm working hard.
Yes, we certainly have. We'll see if that hard work pays off. Tune in when we come back from our commercial break.
Who's sponsoring this?
UPS. UPS.
This
Apparently
is brought to you by UPS.
Are you just hitting refresh on the tracking? Has it been delivered yet?
I have been, yes.
Alright, they're ready to go.
Alright. Can we get a thumbs up for the teams? Are you both ready? Ready from Guns N' Roses? Ready from Wally ES51? Elaine, are we ready here? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin! Well, as I mentioned in the video, we're going to be live.
Battery 10. Oh yeah, you can probably use that. What is battery? Make sure you plug the other ones in. Make sure to plug in correctly. They take a lot of battery 11 for T1 wasn't plugged in either. 11 wasn't plugged in.
That was fine.
11 wasn't plugged in last night. No, it's plugged in backwards.
And the Rose are going to be racing it's time to get the battery installed. They have about 2 minutes left. Can they do it, folks? Let's find out. Meanwhile, Wally's with you on the field. Taking up some balls here.
Make sure it gets plugged in, yes.
Oh, but they have balls. Let's find out, folks. Let's go!
Alright, turn on.
Don't stand in front of the table.
Hey, block him. Block him, your lighter. If you block him, that's what we're doing.
Go put it in there, goal.
I still don't think there's 53 grams. That's like it's right. You're choosing the way to go.
Now, even though Wally is what you want to play with Pretty filthy strategy. Let's see if their hearts are so pure on the scale of virtue.
Alright, wait.
What's the reading here, Paul? 3,070 grams. Scale of virtue as decided. Who are we to question the scale? Let's find out. What does the scale say, folks? 5,315 grams. The scale has indeed decided in favor of Wally ES51. Supreme Court call. Have they been supremely judged?
They have been supremely judged.
And have they been found wanting?
They have been found.
What?
They have been found just.
Not at all wanting. Just indeed. So let's just get started. Elaine, are you ready with the remote control of
The timer of trust.
The timer of trust. Are you? Okay, great. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trustingly begin. This is the outdoors in there, folks. We'll see you in the rooms.
Don't stand in front of the camera.
Slow this thing down around here.
Well, it's setting with the race, right?
Oh my God. Alright, let's go. That's what it is, and they got any balls here.
Yes, Jacob.
There you go.
We have a ball. This may be the first scored ball competition. We'll find out. Oh, wait, 2 more.
Yep.
We have another ball.
We're free.
Oh my gosh. Both teams are ready to score balls. Or let's pick it up. We'll see what happens.
Did I go? Oh, that's a score, right?
No.
falling out. Hi, back here is the traffic motor. Please grab it.
Okay.
Oh my!
Put the scoop in the front. Put the scoop in the front. Yeah, and then.
Yeah. Oh, we have a fire piece of physics here by Kristen Jacob.
Yeah. There's some balls right there. Wiggle back and forth.
We've got a few more in the scoop here. Let's give them a feel piece. Very nice. 3 more balls. Let me get to the goal. This is the race against time. You move the score to the interim goal first. Here again. Sure, a couple paper balls in front here. You're trying that method? Come on, oh, they do it. Yeah, they do it, folks. What's the little end of the gun? Or little end of the gun?
I'm gonna get their ball. No. We don't want their ball. Because then it's negative points for us. There you go.
Come on, Jay, you got it. Come on. Come on.
Isaiah, drive up that corner so the ball's straight out. What is that?
We have broken circuits here. We're going to go ahead and fix this. Supreme Court Justice has fixed the field.
What are we stuck on? What are we stuck on a ball or something? Can you drive over here? Not like this.
Oh no, we have 4 balls that are security here. Daddy,
I think we should go back in. We just say this.
Light as a feather.
3,825 grams.
You heard it here first, folks. Now let's see. What is your yay?
2,830 grams.
2,830. Flip the scale. Let's once again decided in the favor of your gang, yay. Hey, it's a round of applause. Yeah, right. We have our softies here, their water wheel. We've got the elf on the shelf. We've got Rosen as the mascot of this team. We've got some great 80s rock music. We've got Cousin Rosen. And with that, I think we're ready to commence the timer of truth. We ready? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin!
The motor's barely like winding more.
We got fast notification. Maybe one of that you can do your robot. We have robot staff. November rain, November running up the ramp. A lot of hours taking pretty quickly on that 15 degree. There's some grinding, but too serious. All right, next ring is going to try and get up this. Let's see if they can do this flipping this time, folks. Let me get a ball on the ground. Who thinks they can make it up around to those balls? All right, great. We don't do confidence. Who thinks they won't make it up? All right, you got to be out of here. All right.
They can't go on that side. They can't. You can't go on the opposite side. Says you can't touch the other side. You can. Wait, it's okay. Not the camera.
It is never raining golf ball. Oh my gosh, they're approaching the goal. Will this be the first score of the game? Please do not fall down the ramp. That would be so sad. So this one,
I'll pick these up.
and they smiled upon us. Oh wow, one more ball for us, I think. All right. It is generally 2 more points. All right. There's the shot here. The team right around here is the flip board. Right back. Shot here. We'll see how this works out, folks. Let's hear another side now. Josh, you guys got pretty well there a second ago, but you're struggling back on the ramp. Have you guys figured out a way to avoid that mismatch?
Yeah, we have a way of, we cut off some wire like that in front and back of the robots, and now we'll get all set anymore.
All right, excellent. Easy in, easy out. Let's see if the strategy works.
Wait, so is the camera more important than us?
Yes.
Are we ready? Keep our trust, sorry.
Honestly, I think 2 is better.
Yeah, exactly.
I think 2 is better.
Yeah.
I said trust originally, but I'm 2.
Timer of truth. All right, we're gonna switch it up here, guys.
I mean,
Timer of truth. Keeper of truth. The keeper of truth is ready. Keeper. Let's do a countdown here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. We have some movement around the field. Oh! Flying across that field. I don't know how intentional it is, but they are definitely moving. Oh shit, it's flying. No blocking, please.
Black, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Either ball, do not go backwards.
You move backwards.
Do not go backwards. Either bot, you will hit the other bot, and you will be taken out.
That's a tail ball. Just can't look back, otherwise you are eliminated.
We're not gonna knock off.
All red though. Are they any blue?
Because we only one is the Our guys are gonna only go back.
You got it. You got a few. Yeah, lift up the tray.
Lift up the tray.
You're blocking my field with you.
Alright, bag, folks.
Yeah, down it.
Okay.
I don't think with our tray you can make everything.
Yeah, actually, it's
Straight back.
Oh, yo, back.
What happened?
Take the ball
I thought you got a warning.
I thought
you got a warning.
They had like 5 warnings.
Wait, I didn't hit anyone.
Take the balls out.
It's not a warning to say hit anyone. Go.
You got him, Matei. You can do it.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, score on theirs. Score on theirs. Score on theirs.
Oh, you have a blue ball.
Yeah. Drop it.
Yeah, don't score.
Did you get it?
You got blue on.
Don't try to use 30, bro. Go 20. Let's see if they go for a negative or a positive strategy.
You only move this wheel, so it's very difficult.
Wait. Yeah.
I don't know, the gears are, I think like...
Oh my, wow, this is beautiful, folks. If you can't see this, you should come and see this. It just descends over the balls.
We got it, you.
Yeah, we go.
We got one of their balls, right?
Yeah, that's great.
I have blue or pink. You just back up and push the...
So you push over the entire thing.
Got 15 seconds.
Oh, it's close! But who are we to judge? The scale of virtues has given the match. Two Vegetarians! Stands in the rankings. We have Wally ES51 and Gear Gang. There's only 2 undefeated teams in this match. The winner of this match will play the winner of 89, which is the loser's bracket. And from there, we have the champions. So, are the teams ready to begin?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a yeah. Are the teams ready to begin?
Yes.
That's right. Are the justices ready to begin?
Yes.
Is our keeper of truth ready?
Let's go.
Is the crowd ready?
Yes.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, we got a race across your side with your gang. Your gang. Oh, no, come on, here. They're going to try to Alright, they're gonna race across the field one more time. See what they do. And here we go. Alright, go back up. You get back up. Back up. Yeah. Okay, stop, go. Very nice avoidance mechanism there. Let's get to your game if you don't want to your. Or at least a negative points. I don't know what you're going for this match. Go. Yeah. Scoop down. Scoop down. Try not to. Scoop down. Oh my god! Falls to the opera here. Let's go. We got 3 more. Can you give them in? Beautiful. And they score that in a goal. Let's see, try to get the positive from their own goal or negative in their opponent's goal. No! Maybe the ball was in the poppers here. Let's go. Okay, 2 minutes left. It's Sharp to go up the ramp. I remember all y'all telling me earlier in the year, yes, we know the perfect ramp, but the ramp always goes all the way.
Going backwards. It's good with that. It's good with the leg. Oh, that's right. I know. I said, just go to 30 and you're driving me all the Gonna get through. Come on.
So this shooting is getting away as game for ramp here on the period. So while ES51 is taking a ball to the goal, we got less than a minute left. 45 seconds. Come on. Oh my gosh! And they make it! Oh, 30 seconds, baby! Oh my goodness! No! We have 20 seconds, everyone! Oh dear God, this is so stressful.
Try turning it around. Try turning it around.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, who loves this game is really the scale of justice, the scale of virtue.
I have to sign off on the robot. We've done like a little turn and then whatever's in the hallway. Michelle, who's here?
They're trying to do that too. And the winner is Spear Day.
Go Spear Day! And of course, the keeper of truth. Are we ready? Keeper, I'm going to give you a countdown. The traditional 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin! Roger off to a strong start this match. Total's the highest scoring match of the game. Here we go.
Move it back a little bit.
Oh, there's a face on there.
Back up.
Let's go, Jacob.
Oh, my bad.
Wow. Wow, we have a scoring match here.
You gotta back it up. Back it up.
No, what happened to the other side?
Yeah.
Oh my. It is the sea change, folks. I don't know what happened to go up there on a whole new level. It's not working.
Yeah, it's not working. Robot that.
Robot that where? Go check 3 minutes.
No, literally.
Score these balls. Can they do it? Let's find out. See if they can score these.
Is that
all? Yeah! Wow, what a comeback, folks. Taxpayers off the races. Can she gather enough points to come back for this heavy Lunas Centurion?
Dude, it's not working.
Other go from field.
Yeah.
Trying one more roll down.
One red I think is okay.
Are they gonna take it or what?
Oh,
We're trying to get one more letter.
Like Sullivan scored.
Can they get a clear goal? Let's see. Hey, get the golf ball. Never see that. 20 seconds.
Go for 20.
Audience, are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. I'm ready. And as always, Elaine is ready as a keeper of truth. So we will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Beautiful for me, Worry up the ball, think about your experience. Can you keep it up? Oh my God, beautiful. So good. Oh my God.
Do it to him. You're like nice.
That's what you can't start.
It's over.
That's not Is it the same spray can? Wow. I don't know what happened for lunch break, folks, but this is the whole other container.
No, just have them get like all negatives. Win at 0.
Oh! It's up.
Yeah, fine.
Look at them scoring 0 points.
Is it the same three though? Hey, so you can get it on. I'm just playing.
No.
Now you guys look at
Yeah, let's figure out.
Hey, my 4-wheel drive comes in. That's a whole different
It's like the last minute. But everything works fine.
Great, what's going on here? What's up with the show from the goal?
So we were chilling a little bit because we were to the track, but we don't really know what it is right now.
That was auspicious. We'll find out how this goes in the next match.
Yeah.
Should we just like have all the parties and good. Can you like filthily not negative points for
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's queer. I mean, it's starting right now. I'm gonna switch it up to start. Keeper of Truth, are you ready? Teams, how are you guys feeling? Are you ready? Are you ready? No. Yeah. There, alright. Do the crowd. Alright, you're ready for this match. Yes. Alright, let the championship or second championship match begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, they drop it to the quick start. There you go. Good luck, done pretty quick. Oh, brutal, yeah. Go through your teams here, scoring points. This looks good. Turns are racing in the ball. But you're getting looking for a quick score. He's driving phenomenally. No, there was. We're not going to be able to get that We have a minute 30 left. I'm not sure what Centurions are doing here exactly.
Stealing our ball.
Kind of rude if you ask me. Alright. Can you want to tell me what the strategy is? What's going on in the field here? Wow. Perfectly scored ball. Now he's taking them away from the competitors. Truly. Really rude. You want to really left here, folks. You're going to get a point?
Yeah, I was going to get one. Okay.
Like, don't hit those.
Everyone's chilling.
Alright, we can get somebody next.
This is an exciting match right now. Glad you all doing your best right now.
The first time when I was right here.
It's always great to see you.
We have one more round.
Everyone's just
All
going to
right.
stop at the finish line and wait for you guys to...
3, 2, 1, end the match. Alright, well, we're going to get this match started in a second. Just a reminder, this is the last match. So, is everyone here as excited as I am for this? Yeah. Awesome. Paul, we're still just, right?
So just.
Elaine, we're still truthful, are we not?
Veritas.
Scale, how virtuous are we?
So virtuous.
Excellent. So now, the truth, virtue, and justice, we can now commence the final match of this season. Let's get a final countdown going, Elaine. Is everyone ready? Count with me. Sure, because it's especially an important match, we're going to count from 7. Everyone count down from 7.
Wait, let's go 7 up to 10.
Too much. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
False start. Elimination.
Strong start for the Centurions. Oh, it's all race. There's some chaotic neutral in the field today, and that's the chaotic neutral is definitely. One down, 21 go, right? Alright. Let's get scooping out some down here. One time shoot. I'm just thrilled with both my teams in the finals here. It's going to be a 1-2 sweep for the 2 different sections of mine. Sorry, all I hear is complaining over there.
Michelle said they were all in different sections.
Oh, we have some blocking here. Judges, be aware of the blocking not to be Honest contact. Oh, God.
go back into us. We're gonna call black
Double
team.
robot death.
Black team robot death.
Now they gotta put him back on the other side.
Or give them negative. Give them negative.
Do it. I'm going to stay out in this rough competition.
Give them negative. Give them negative.
Oh my. Slipping down. They got a little room in the back.
Go that hill. Go that hill. Go that hill.
Oh my.
Declan, if you can get in front of their goal.
Because they have more Are we starting up here? No. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now just we're gonna confer for a quick second, and then we'll give you awards. Don't run away. Don't run away. There are awards. If you didn't score points, you still made a robot that did something. How many of you? No, seriously. How many of you at the start of this semester thought that you could even make what you made right now? Okay, like 2 of you, but okay. Anyway, you all did really well. It's been a really fun time working with you all this semester. I mean, I'll see you again next week. Usually this is like the end, but sorry. But let's also give a round of applause to all of our teams. Woo! And let's give a special round of applause to our teaching staff and the Active Learning Lab staff. So, I'm really proud of all of you, and we do have some awards to give out. So we'll start with the third through first place, I guess, because you know who won those, and then we'll announce the specialty awards. There are little gifts, so when we announce your team, come up here, we'll give you a nice 50 little medal and some gifts, which Andy will explain what they are. But we'll start with third place.
Alright, so, in third place, as you all know, we have ES51. They were small, they were nimble, and they made it all the way through to get bronze here in Turf Force today. So we have these lovely bronze medals, but just as important, we have
Engineering 10 things.
Engineering 10 things! Amazing!
Alright, get together so you can take a picture with the award.
Yeah, you didn't get off that easily.
No, it's not how it works.
Are they just nice men?
They've got like levels on them if they're like
Screwdriver. Hold on, I'm gonna do screwdriver. Like it's super fast. Sorry. Okay. That's
It's like a Swiss Army pen.
okay. Thanks guys. Congrats.
Next up, we have our second place finishers. Just a small and nimble, even more virtuous than the team before it. We got you're good. Our Supreme Court Justice Paul will be handing out silver medals, and Elaine will be handing out
Little multi-tools.
multi-tool things. That's a copy point.
The logo on the medal is what was going to be on your shirts. So,
You all look so
Alright,
great.
get together.
Take a picture now.
Picture. Turn around.
Wait, do y'all want your robot?
Alright.
All right, and first place, of course, with their amazing come from behind victory, all the way up from the losers bracket. I mean, second bracket, sorry. Centurion! For first place, they got little cars, just like the robots. And even more importantly, the Turf Wars medal, highly coveted by all. Never let it leave your sight. Maybe, like the professional manager.
I guess I give myself second place this year.
All right, let's get a picture of our first place team here.
Cars were more expensive.
Excellent. Now we have our surprise awards. That's surprising, but you won't know who won them yet. So this morning, we went through and we judged all the CAD you guys made. We judged them on a variety of categories, such as how pleasing they were, how functional they were in your design. If they didn't give us any errors, we opened them. That's also important. So based on those categories, we thought the team that best exemplifies how to use CAD in an excellent way to convey what it should be doing and what it does do was Guns N' Roses. In there, which was super impressive, so props to you guys.
Did they have the logo in it though?
No. I really the logo, but it was very, very nice. If you want to see it, beautiful cat. So you guys bubbly medals and some calipers.
Yeah, you can hold the robot. Yeah. These are awful. They get fixed first. Whoever
I think the hardest category to judge this year was actually the video. A lot of you guys made really good videos. We were all very entertained watching them. So it was actually kind of hard to judge this one. There were a number of contenders. But ultimately, the team that we thought did the best job was the one that had a very consistent, lighthearted theme throughout, entertained us while also informing us of what they did. And this award goes to Laissez-Faire.
What was that elevator scene? Bro, the elevator scene was fire.
That was definitely a part of it.
It was definitely a factor.
So, for them, we have some lovely Star Wars Lego gift boxes. Feeling these hold up. Beautiful. You deserve them, and of course you get the medals, and of course you get the chance to take a picture with our Star photographer, Michelle.
Oh yes. It's not good photography, but it was.
Yeah, bro. I'll put it together today. Bro, I still got these. Bring it on me, boys. Yeah. Star Wars. Thank you, Adam and Joseph, for helping us out. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, congratulations again to all of our teams. A reminder, please leave your robots in G9 because there is some extra judging to do. They'll be doing this afternoon. After that, I'll let you know when you can if you want to take them home and show them off to your families and all that next Christmas. But I've really enjoyed working with all of you this semester, and I hope I'll see you around here sometime. And please encourage your friends to take ES51 next semester. I hope even through all the late nights and stressful things, you still had fun at the end of the day. And I hope that you'll continue on in engineering and encourage your friends to take the class. And I will see you all next week.
Signing off. This has been your MC, Andy. Bye, everyone.